channel and welcome to part 3 on the Ironman Lexus 430 engine bay. We're going to get straight into it and start the prep work. See you in a bit.
Importing all preferences from home interface.
In that little time lapse you see me going in, use the guide coat. I went in with a 240 disc to knock the top off the hybrid primer and then finished off with a 320. So all this has been knocked back down to 320. So this is ample enough for base coat now on these pieces. The texture that was on this, when I said I was going to re-prime it, didn't need to. I just knocked this back in 240, finished it in 320, and that is absolutely perfect for the artwork on here. Got this piece as well. I'm keeping the texture edge in this edge here, but everything else is knocked back 320. This just needs a light blow off, and then we can move on to the next stage. Now, the next stage on this is just to size some of the artwork. I'm going to show you that. I doubt I'm going to get onto the artwork today because it's running really late, but I'll size some of it up and then we can start moving on to sort of base coats. These episodes are going to take a bit longer. There's probably going to be about 7 or 8 episodes on this. Right guys, I blew off all the pieces, so these are all good to go. Now what I'm doing and how I'm getting these images across, I've got a big piece of application tape put to the easel on the wall there, and then I'm measuring the sizes that I've got on these pieces, transfer it across to that, blow the image up, scale it to that size. Because these are short images, I need a mask to keep all the overspray down and all the intricate pieces nice and sharp when I go in airbrushing. So I can project up, pull the projector forward or backwards and size it up to that piece that I need. Chop that one out, that'll be transferred to that. I can then do the same to these pieces that I'm doing. Project one up, see how it looks, project another one up, size them and then cut them out, and I've got like masks. The actual centerpiece, this will sit flat so I can hang that up and project straight onto this just to see how it looks, because I might have to do some more work on this. I don't know yet, just to see how it looks with the artwork on here. Because this was going to be used for the center section of the Ironman chest, but on the actual artwork it comes further up. It just depends on how this blows up, and all these might need filling. Might have to go around with filler and fill all these. I don't know yet. I've just got to see how it looks when I project it. So that's what I'm going to do. Projector set up there. I'll bring the tablet in and I can pinch pull with a tablet, just mirror it straight across to the projector. Size the first piece up, lay it on, and then we'll start the first piece, which is going to be this one today. We're going to get this one started today. We're going to go straight from a primer here. So we'll have a white base coat for the artwork, and then this is going to be airbrushed and textured all in around here, and then you'll have your piece of artwork here. So I will see you in the next step. I'm going to get this one projected up, transfer it across, chop it all out, and then we can move on to the painting stages. So I'll see you in a minute. Right guys, I've got the 3 pieces that we're going to start off with first projected up. I've tried the chest plate and it's going to work. I'm not going to do no filling. I'm just going to bring the image in slightly, but I don't mind that because you'll see what I'm sort of doing. I'll pop a picture up in the screen now. This is what we are aiming to do. So it's going to be the Ironman parts all in the engine bay. As you can see there, we've got the head part there, and then you've got the arm at the bottom, chest plate to the center, you've got the hand, and then you've got all the wires and cables coming out. And then around these images you're going to have tools like a circuit tester, you will have spanners, you will have screwdrivers, all 3D just laying on top as though the actual suit is being worked on. So that's sort of the thing that I'm going with. I've got the arm projected up. So I've got the detailed arm there, we've got the head, we've got the hand. So the arm's going to go on this front piece like in that picture. Head's on one of these pieces, the hand's on one of them pieces, and then all your other little pieces like that is going to have like nuts, bolts, screws, spanners, all little bits just laying on top with drop shadows, so it looks like they're all just on top, laying on top of the engine covers. That's the idea. Centre chest plate fits nice with the logo here for the centerpiece. We're going to highlight this and make this bright, and you'll have all the arm around here, and then you'll have wires coming down. There will be like bits laying on top of this as well. So it's a full-on detailed piece. Now the first thing to do is chop this piece out, put this on here, and then we can put the outer mask on, mask the outer off, blow in some white on the centre because we're going to work from a white base, and then we can just start chopping up that piece there, take that out, and we can just use these in and out as shields. I've got the gold and a red metallic, a real nice gold and red metallic. We're going to go down with a solvent, and then I'm just going to shade in and then put all these textures in on the arm and then do the drop shadow. So when you look at this, this is that way round. It will look with the 3D drop shadow there. It will pop off this, and then we're just going to do some textures on top of the grey primer because I want the grey as a background colour, and then we're just going to texture off this and make this look weathered coming down on all these pieces. So that's the idea. I will move on to the next stage and I'll be chopping these bits out, and then we'll make a start on this. We're not going to get this finished today in today's episode, but we'll make a start on this. We'll get some base coat down on this and I'll show you that step. So I'll see you in a minute. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for today because I've completely run out of time just doing the prep work and getting everything sorted. Blowing all the images up has took the day, so that's going to wrap this one up today. We've got the white base coat down on the Iron Man arm. Going to let this dry thoroughly because we're going to be putting stencils over this and working on top of this white, but I'll show you what I've done here. So we've got the arm. Now we can use this as a stencil and cut these intricate pieces out and lay these pieces in, take them out. We've got some nice metallic colours. We've got a gold and a really nice red for the actual suit armour, so that's going to all be in metallic. So that's going to be in the next episode. We'll be dropping the base coats down on this. We'll get the other pieces of artwork into this stage as well on these other pieces here, and we'll just have to take it along, and you'll just see this in sort of every episode. Just be a little bit and we'll chip away and chip away. But I'll talk you through as much as I can, like sort of I did today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you can join me in the next part, which will be part 4. And we can crack on with some artwork. We'll get all this one painted up and we'll get the other pieces up to that stage. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll leave you with a couple of videos of some custom paintwork that I've done. Enjoy, guys. See you in the next one.